Hello everyone, welcome you back for the maths class of ninth standard. So as we gone through some of the axioms and some of the concept about the parallel lines, so let us move some of the theorems based on the parallel lines. Okay, so just I will read and I will explain it. Just concentrate. These are very important example for your ninth class and also for 10th class. Okay, and we are going to use this in this coming exercise. Okay, like corresponding angle we learned, alternate angle we learned. Okay, those all we are going to use in this coming exercise. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate angles is equal. Once again I will read it. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate angle is equal. Okay, let me explain you. See, these are the two parallel lines. Name it as L, M. Okay, and I will name this as transversal line as a P. Okay, so these are the two parallel lines and this is a transversal line P. If they intersect the parallel lines, then the interior angles formed over here are equal, they are saying. Okay, I will name it as 1 and this is 2, and over here also these two are also equal, they are saying. Angle 1 is equals to angle 2 and angle 3 is equals to angle 4. This is possible only when L is parallel to M. Okay, we discussed this in the last class, but then also we are revising according to the theorem. When L and M are parallel, then only these interior angles are, alternate interior angles are equal. Okay, clear with this? Very important concept. Okay, and this is one theorem. Okay, and next, converse of this theorem is here. Okay, next one I will read it here. Now, if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel. Got this? Once again, see, if a transversal intersect two lines, they are not saying the parallel lines, just saying two lines. If a transversal intersect two lines such that the pair of alternate interior angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel. Okay, converse of this theorem. Okay, what they are saying, let us see, these are the two lines. Okay, I am not saying they are parallel. Okay, but I am saying you just they are two lines is intersected by the transversal line P. Now when the transversal line intersect these two lines, the alternate angle which are equal, this angle and this angle, if they are equal, or you can consider this also as a equal, if these are equal, then this line L is parallel to M. Okay, if angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4, if these angles, you can consider one also, you can consider both also. Okay, so one is enough to say the line is parallel to M. Line L is parallel to M. Okay, once again I will repeat it. If a transversal line intersect two lines such that the interior alternate angles, if they are equal, then the line L and M are parallel to each other. Okay, this is about the next theorem. Now we will go for the next theorem. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. See, supplementary, you know, that means 180 degree. The sum of the two adjacent or sum of the angles is equal to 180 degree, then it is called as a supplementary. Now what they are saying, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, if a transversal, I will show you here. Okay, I will show you here. If a transversal intersect, see, this is a transversal line, I will name it as a P, and this is L, and this is M. Okay, if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, L is parallel to M. Okay, parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side, means each pair means this, each pair on the same side actually. Okay, each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal, on the same side of the transversal. Okay, see, these two pairs are on the same side of the transversal. Okay, these two pairs of angles are on the same side of the transversal, so then this two angles sum will be equal to 180 degree, they are saying. Okay, 180 degree they are saying. Clear with this? One more time I will tell you. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, see, L is parallel to M, then each pair of interior angles, on the same side of the transversal line is equal to, is supplementary there. Supplementary means 180 degree, no? So we are writing 180 degree. Okay, very important concept it is. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of angles formed on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. Is supplementary means 180 degree. Okay, very important. Now converse of this will see it. Okay, what the converse of this says, let us see. Now, if a transversal intersect two lines, they are saying, they are not saying parallel lines, they are saying just two lines. Okay, if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. Converse of this above theorem. Okay, clear with this? I will show you in the diagram. Okay, now I will draw two lines. I am not saying these are parallel. Okay, this is transversal L and M. Okay, if a transversal intersect two lines, I will name it as L and M are two lines. Okay, if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of interior angles formed on the same side of the transversal is supplementary, if they are, sum is equal to 180 degree, if the sum of the two angles is equal to 180 degree, then the two lines are parallel, then L and M is parallel, they are saying. Okay, if a transversal intersect two lines, then the sum of the two adjacent angle formed on the same side of the transversal is equal to 180 degree, then the two lines are parallel to each other. See, understand the concept, frame your own sentence to state the statement, state the theorem. Okay, if a transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal, is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel, that is L is parallel to M. Clear with this? Okay, this is about the theorem. Let us move for the next concept, lines parallel to the same line. Now let me draw three lines which are parallel to each other. Okay, and we'll name it as L, M, N, and name it as P, this line. Okay, P is a transversal line and L is parallel to M and L is parallel to N, they are saying. Okay, if L is parallel to M and L is parallel to N, okay, now they are asking that whether M is parallel to N or not, they are asking. So let me name as the angle A here, angle B here, and angle C here. Now L is parallel to M means corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Okay, are equal. it means what? Angle A is equal to angle B. Okay. Now L is parallel to N means this first and last one. Same corresponding angles are equal. It means what? Angle A is equal to angle C. Okay. Now boys and girls, see, angle A and angle A are same on the both the equations. Okay. So if angle A and angle A are equal, can't we write angle A is equal to angle B, which is equal to angle C? Yes or no? It means what? Therefore angle B is equal to angle C. Why? Because angle A are equal to both the equations. So we will name it over here, and both equations will make it under equal to sign. And the later part, angle B equal to angle C. Now what we can say, angle B is equal to angle C means corresponding angles are equal, means M and N are parallel. Therefore M line is parallel to N line. Okay. So here the statement says that only. What it says, let us see. Lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Lines which are parallel to the same line. See, line L is parallel to M, and if the line L is parallel to N, it means what? M is also parallel to N. Okay. See, lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Okay. So this is what about the lines parallel to the same line. Okay. So these are very important concept which help us to solve the exercise example. Okay. Now let us go for the exercise example 6.2. First one, in the figure 6.28, find the value of x and y and then show that AB is parallel to CD. See, boys and girls, once again I want to repeat it that, see, these are important concepts, so only I am repeating again and again. Okay, L, M, and this is P. Okay. Now the two lines which are parallel, there is a transversal line P. It means the alternate angles are equal. Okay, the interior alternate angles are equal, or you can say alternate angles are equal, and exterior alternate angles are also equal. Okay, this is about the first concept. And next one, if the lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are equal over here. Okay, this angle and this angles are equal if they are parallel, and over here also. Okay, over here also I am making 3 C. Okay, 4 I will make it 1 2 3 4, and here 1 2 3 4. So corresponding angles are equal when the lines L and lines M parallel to each other. Okay. Now, as you know, vertically opposite angles are equal. Now converse of this also I will say you. Converse of this means these are the two lines. If the alternate angles are equal, then line L is parallel to M. Okay. You can consider this pair of alternate angle, or you can consider this pair of alternate angle, or you can consider the exterior alternate angle also. Okay, this part, the lines are parallel to each other when the alternate angles are equal. In the same manner, if I say you corresponding angles, if they are equal, corresponding angle means these two corresponding angles are equal, then means line L is parallel to M. You can consider other pairs also for corresponding angle. Just I am taking only one pair here. Okay, so if the lines are said parallel when alternate angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and also the sum of the two interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary, then also the lines are said to be parallel. These are the three conditions where the lines are parallel, we will say. These are the three important conditions. Okay, only three conditions are there where the lines are said parallel. When they said parallel means when alternate angles are equal, when corresponding angles are equal, and when the angles on the same side of the transversal is making 180 degree, then the lines are parallel. Okay, then the lines are parallel. Very important concept it is. Okay, so this is about the concept which we are going to use in the coming exercise. Okay, so let us continue our example. In the figure 6.28, find the value of x and y and then show that AB is parallel to CD. There is the figure and we have to show that AB is parallel to CD, and they are also asking you to find the value of x and y here. Okay, very simple example. So let us complete this. And the given part is what? 50 degree over here and 130 degree over here. Okay, simple example. So let us prove this one. We'll draw the diagram. A, B, C and D, and this is the transversal line making angle over here is 50 degree and making angle over here is 130 degree, and over here it is y and here it is x. Okay, simple example. So solution for this is, see, as we know, when the two lines are intersected, there will be a vertically opposite angles formed and they are equal to each other. Yes or no? So can we use this concept over here? See, you can see this is one line and this is one line. They are intersected over here and the vertically opposite angles is formed and they are equal. Can we say that angle y is equal to 130 degree? Yes or no? Because of vertically opposite angle. So by vertically opposite angle, we can say that angle y is equal to 130 degree. Directly we can write it because CD is intersected by a transversal line. Okay, now as we got the angle y here, okay, 130 degree. Now we'll go for the one more concept about the linear pair. Just see here, see, a ray is standing on a line. The sum of the two adjacent angle, if it is equal to it will be equal to 180 degree. Once again I will repeat it. If a ray is standing on a line and the sum of two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree, this is the concept about the linear pair we learned in the introduction part. So we will use this concept over here. Okay, here just you can see this is the transversal line and this is a ray, I can say. Okay, this is the ray and this is the a line. So this ray is standing on a line, that means angle x plus angle 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? So what we'll write, by linear pair of angle x plus angle 50 degree is equals to 180 degree. So I need angle x now, I will keep it this as it is, and 50 degree I will shift to other side. 180 degree minus 50 degree. So angle x is equals to 130 degree. We got the values of x and y. Yes or no? They asked to find the value, no? Angle x is equal to angle y is equals to 130 degree. So this is about the values of x and y, and also they are asked us to prove AB is parallel to CD. We have to prove this. Okay, so can you see this? Angle x is also 130 degree, angle y is also 130 degree. That means they are in the position of alternate angle. This is the position, this is the place of alternate angle, no? Yes or no? When the alternate angles are equal, then the line AB and CD are parallel, I can say. Yes or no? Once again, angle x is equal to 130 degree, angle y also is equal to 130 degree. We proved here, we got the value there. So by this we can say that AB is parallel to CD. Okay, therefore angle x is equal to 130 degree and angle y is also equal to 130 degree. Therefore alternate angles are equal. So I can say that AB is parallel to CD. This is the proof. Okay, simple example. Okay, this is all about the first example. Thank you.